Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I am super extra mega excited because I have the holiday find to beat all holiday finds. Do you remember in my last anti-haul video, I believe it was number 7 we're at now, I was talking about that $58 78 shade Sephora Color Wonderland Palette right here. And I was saying, I have to resist temptation. It's so beautiful, but it's too expensive and there's a lot of dupes, and plus it's their store brand quality, which may leave a little something to be desired. So I did not buy it. Then yesterday I needed to go to the drugstore, pick up a few essentials. So I walked in the door to the Walgreens and lo and behold, I was confronted with this. That's right. That is right. Wet n Wild made a dupe. So I picked it up and we are going to play with it. I'm super excited. So first off, let's start with the box. So you get this shiny box and the price is right here. It's half the price of the Sephora flavor. And this is a sticker. So if you're going to buy this, give it to a friend or whatever, you can take the price off, which is cool. Back of the box is just marketing copy. We don't need it. So we're going to recycle it. Now let's get to the actual palette. She looks like this, kind of embossed, almost looks like crocodile skin, maybe snake skin, some kind of skin. And you have this little elastic strap here so that the palette will stay closed. The back, there's just another sticker in case you forget that you're holding this palette. Opening it up, let's see if I can do it without breaking the strap. So we open it up to reveal, ta-da! Check it out, check it out. It is basically the exact same thing that Sephora wants to sell you for half the price. It literally is. It's the same colors, the same color arrangement. Although actually, to be honest with you, I'm thinking that there's a few less dupes in here than are in the Sephora palette. I don't know, maybe that's just the photo, but I'm super excited. And as you can see, I've swatched a couple of these already. Now, in addition to getting the palette with the mirrors, you also get a black eyeliner pencil, you get a brown eyeliner pencil, and you get a brush, which I have already been playing with. So it's over here. You get a double-ended brush. So on the one side, sorry, it's so crazy bright in here today. On the one side, you have a fluffy Blenderino, and then on the other side, it's more of a flat shader brush, synthetic brush. It's very lightweight. To be honest with you, the brush isn't really fabulous, but again, I'm not complaining. Now, I am wearing some of the shades from this palette on my eyes right now. Let's see if I can remember which ones they are, because there's so many. We have, let's see, I've got some of these rust shades kind of in the crease, and I have this taupe down here, really in the crease, and then I have this highlighting shade over on the other side. I have this one on my inner corner and my brow bone. Interestingly enough, this is a shimmer highlight. This one on the neutral side of the palette is matte, which is an interesting choice. Kind of cool. The quality of these shadows is very good. They're not 100%. There's a couple duds, and I'm going to do swatches in a minute. I'm going to talk to you about the shades that I think are the best, the shades that I think don't have great color payoff. But I would say that for the price, this is a really fantastic steal, because in particular the pearlescent shadows and the ones that are metallic are awesome. With the matte shadows, they are mostly good. There's a couple that are kind of and there's one of the golden shades that I don't think the pigmentation is very good, but by and large, you guys, these shadows are definitely workable. Now, one thing that I would say is this brush that comes with it, I do not feel like the flat end really picks up the shadows well. For blending, this is great, but I had the best luck using other brushes in my collection to actually apply the shadows. Can we just look at this again? Let's just have another moment. I feel like I need dramatic music or something for this. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. It's huge, it's beautiful, there's 78 colors, and I would say that 90% of them are pretty good. You know, again, it's not NARS, but who is, right? For Wet n Wild quality, it is much better than their little bullshit candy bar palettes, you know, the ones that have like 8 or 10 shades with a little like stick of gum pans, those rectangular ones that are kind of chalky. No. I would say the quality is much closer to those Color Icon 8 shadow palettes that we all know and love. So we are going to move on to some swatches, and I'll see you guys back after the swatches.
So here's a selection of swatches from the upper left quadrant of the palette, starting off with some rust colors and then moving into some of the pearly peaches and tans and kind of taupey colors with a little bit of iridescent cream and pink in there. There's a really nice selection, and you can see that most of them have applied super evenly. This is from the lower left-hand quadrant of the palette. There's a really cool pink duochrome that's the second from the top, which I particularly like, and also the two silver shades in the middle, as well as pretty much everything else. I tried to sample shadows from all throughout the quadrant of this palette just to kind of give you guys like a representative sample of what's in there. And notice the glitter in the black shadow down at the very bottom is super sparkly, and it's very fine, and it's evenly distributed throughout the shadow. These shadows are from the upper right-hand quadrant of the palette. The purple shadows were the patchiest of the bunch, but the bright purple, which pretty much lines up with my pointer finger, was pretty easy to apply. However, two shadows above it, you will see that it was a little bit pale, and it did take me some work to get a nice even stripe on my hand. But all of the other colors here were very, very easy to apply. Nice pigmentation, nice amount of shimmer, and just pretty easy to work with. And this is the bottom right-hand quadrant of the palette. A lot of blues and grays and silvers and kind of greeny colors. Most of them had phenomenal pigmentation and went on very smoothly. The only exception, as you can see, is the second shade from the bottom, which is a little bit patchy and a little bit lacking in pigmentation. But I think I could even have probably made that color work a little better than I did. It would just take a little bit more extra TLC to get it to be opaque and super fabulous. But everything else is great.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that little foray into swatch land. I am super excited to play with this palette some more. I think it is a fabulous, fabulous find. Don't get the Sephora palette. If you want to buy a big honking holiday palette, get this. It's available at Walgreens. You should theoretically also be able to buy this at the Wet n Wild site, and last night they were having a sale, but unfortunately their site was also borked, so the order page was not working. So I did have to go to Walgreens to buy this. This is a limited edition holiday palette for 2016, so don't sit on it because next year you're probably not gonna be able to find it. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I appreciate each and every one of you leaving wonderful comments, giving me a thumbs up. That's the best way to help the channel grow, so I really, really, really appreciate it. Please take a minute, click the thumb up. I will love you forever. I love you forever anyway, but you know what I mean. It would help. Click the subscribe button if you want to be subscribed, or you can punch me in the face during the end card. That will also get you subscribed, and I will see you guys real soon in my next video. Bye-bye!